Next is another Sal I'm going to be starting. I was, again, listening to Joe today. She freaking cracks me up. She was saying that they're going to do in February a Finish That Finish Sal. And I have a little pile that I need to finish. The first one is a Christmas ornament that I want to make into a pillow. I think this is Little House. I think this is Little House. But I don't know if you're on Instagram, but if you're on Instagram, Twisted Stitcher or Vanna, I wrote her name down. Vanna Pfeiffer. She's the Twisted Stitcher. And she also has a blog that has every kind of finishing thing you want to do. So when I do finish this pile, I am going to use her tutorials. She just posted, I think within the maybe last month, a video. All the rest of the tutorials are like step-by-step pictures. The pillow ornament was the first one she's done as a video. But it's Twisted Stitcher. If I find the link, I'll post it here. But I know Fiber Artsy just used her for the flat fold she just finished. I want to do a couple of those here. I have a cube. Well, I'll show you. But she does lovely things. And when I was reading her blog, she said that she takes people's projects too, who maybe are shy about finishing or giving it a shot, and she will finish them for you. And all of that information is on her blog. But I just thought that was great. All right, I did one chalkboard finish. I had plans to do the whole series, but I really only purchased two. This is my next one to finish. I do have the little board, so I'm not in a rush to get them all finished. So I'm going to get this one on the board and then hopefully get another one started this year. If it takes me a long time, it doesn't say the month on here, so I'm okay with it. I might do one winter one spring one summer one, and one fall one and call it a day. I don't have to do all 12, especially since it doesn't say the months. I'm okay with that. Okay. This one is a little freebie that came in one of the UK magazines, and I stitched his little face and I put him all in this, and I was like, oh, I'm going to put him in a little frame. Won't he be cute? It doesn't fit any manufactured frame, so I have no idea how I'm going to finish this thing. That's why it's been sitting in my box. So if anybody has any idea how I can finish this, because it's just paper and you glue the little project to the back. I mean, it's really stinking cute, but I have no idea how to finish this now because it doesn't fit any standard frame size. I don't know why they would do that. That was really irritating, but there you go. Okay. I have had this project finished, I don't know, for almost a year. I love it. It's gorgeous. It looks gorgeous up here. I need to finish it. And I think what I'm going to do, I finally decided, I was thinking about a pillow, but it's really kind of small for that. And it would, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do the cube finish on it. It would look really cute. I have all kinds of ledges around my craft room here, and I just think it needs to be a cube with some pretty, maybe sunflower fabric. But I got to get this thing finished. It's languished long enough. And then I did have a Halloween finish by Amy Brucken. Not exactly sure. It's something, Jackie something was the name of this pattern. But look at the embellishments. It's got a little spider, and it uses that magic thread that stays where you put it. So you bend it and crimp it and wrap it around the arm, and then you just kind of couch it down. And it had a little embellishment for the bat there, and then buckles for the shoes and stars for the shoes. And this one I want to do in a styrofoam cube also. Yeah, I just don't think that I would put it up on the wall, but I would maybe a flat fold. I don't know. I really have to look at that tutorial and see if something this size could be done in a flat fold. I'm not sure. Because again, like I said, I have ledges all around here because this is a raised ranch, so you have the ledges, and I think something like that would be easy just to put out like that instead of taking up wall space. But I really liked her. She was really cute. I think her name is Jackie O'Lantern or something like that. It was Amy Brucken. You can't help but smile when you do her patterns. They're just happy, happy, happy patterns, and her colors are great. Okay. This one I'm going to need my friend's help on. I think I told, if you watched some of my videos before, this is going to be made into a purse, a Tammy purse, with this kind of a clasp on it. But I'm having a really hard time trying to find some retro fabrics that'll pick up this color green. I've taken it to Joann several times, to a couple different Joanns, and I'm really not finding anything I like. So that's why this one has languished. But I would really love to get this done into the purse. And this is a Brooks Books pattern. She has a series of 4. If you look on her website of these, this is the spring one. She has a summer one that's like a bathing suit, Americana colors bathing suit. She has a fall one that's more like the 50s housewife kind of look, with all the burnt oranges and that kind of thing. And then she has a Christmas one that's like in a black gown with a fur collar and pearls and all the accessories. They're really stinking cute when you stitch them up. I mean, you don't have to make them into the pocketbooks. That's what they were intended for, because she was commissioned by Madam, oh boy, I can't think of her name. It's another blog that I follow who's an embroiderer, and she does fabulous work. But she, there's like several blogs that get together and they come up with these projects. One of them was a old antique lace handkerchief, and they made like dolls out of them with the little pieces of dolls. There's some really, really interesting blogs out there if you guys belong to blogspot.com. I think there's an app on my phone, and you just look around and there's some really interesting people doing some really interesting stuff. But that was really kind of cool. This one I did not stitch. I put a bid in. I don't know if anyone's talked about this on Flosstube before, but I've seen it on Facebook talked about there. Goodwill has a internet site. Not good. Is it Goodwill? Yeah, Goodwill has an internet site where they put stuff up for auction, and I bid on a package, and it was supposed to have a couple of patterns, but it had like a whole mess of floss all like tangled up in this box. And I said, I'll bid $7. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Well, I got it. Well, in that box was more than what was just pictured, because I paid $12 for the shipping. And I was like, wow, it costs a lot to ship that. $7, some charts and some floss. Oh, wow. This box was this big. It was chock full of stuff, and I will make a video on that. I've kind of put that aside to show you all what was in there. Unbelievable. It was just unbelievable. And there were 2 cross-stitched finished pieces in there. This fish one, good catch today. And then there was another bass, a big long one. And I just finished that up and gave it to my boyfriend's stepdad, and he just was in love with it. And I put it on one of those old-fashioned tin signs, wrapped it in the board that you frame with, foam core. Got it all set in there. Put it on one of those old metal signs that you can get from Hobby Lobby. You know, they're just like a plank, a sheet plank. Wrapped it all up and then put some jute cording around it. Came out so cute. But I need to find another one that'll fit this, and then I'll just give them the second one too. But whoever had this in there, it was tucked in all their books because there was a ton of books in there. Um, two fully finished projects. And there were some half-finished things in there too, not my style. I'm probably going to do a giveaway later on in the year if anybody wants some of those things that I'm going to tell you about. But I'll do that video probably next month. But yeah, it's cute. I'll finish it. And then since it was Christmas and I had this out, I wanted to show a stocking I made for my son, who's now almost 30. And I did this, I think, when he was 2 or 3 years old. And I just wanted to show it before I put it away. It's a little grungy, and I want to now try to wash the thing. I was tentative before because it's backed with all this red, but I think I told you about the cross stitch I did for my sister-in-law. It was chicken. It was the hand-dyed floss, and when I washed it, it bled. But I then put one of those color catchers. Does anyone use these things? You just put the color catcher in the water, and all of the dye that comes out into the water is like drawn like a magnet to this thing, and it pulled all the color out. So I'm going to try to wash this with one of those color catchers because it's kind of grungy looking right now. So this is it. That's my son's name, Zachary. It was a little train, and I have no idea where I got this, but back in the day it was all teddy bears, and if it wasn't teddy bears, it was those awful geese. I never did like those, but the teddy bears were always cute. So it's held up through, you know, him loving it to death through all that time. And again, my girlfriend, that's the quilter, she helped me put this together. So this is made well. She knows what she's doing. So she's who I go to if I really want something done. I can do, you know, little pillows, that kind of thing. I can make bags. I've made a few project bags, some easy zipper bags, but when I want anything well constructed, I go see her. All right, well, I think that's it for this video. I'm trying to talk a little bit more. I know in my previous videos they've been really short because I had that stupid 15-minute cutoff thing, but I finally figured out how to get rid of that. So hopefully my videos, I'll be a little more chatty and talk a little bit more. Sorry guys, I was able to increase my video size on YouTube, but unfortunately my iMovies on the iPad will not upload anything more than 15 minutes. Therefore, I had to cut this video into 3 parts. Very, very frustrating. Has taken me days to do. I have now downloaded Google Capture. I'm going to try next time to do my videos on that. If anyone else here in Flosstube land has a better way to do videos and longer videos, please let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you for watching all 3 parts of this, and have a great day.